Makima immediately captured attention from her very first appearance in Chainsaw Man. Her calm, dominant demeanor and apparent kindness toward Denji made her seem like a savior. She appeared when Denji's life was at its lowest point, when no one cared about him. Makima offered him food, shelter, and even the illusion of affection. As part of the public safety organization that hunts devils to protect humanity, Makima appeared to be a hero. She gave Denji a new life, even letting him live with Aki in power, creating a small, warm family for a boy who had only known loneliness. But as time went on, all of that proved to be a mask. Slowly, Makima's true colors were revealed. As people around her died one by one, her face remained blank, cold, and emotionless. She could kill with a simple hand gesture without even a flicker of expression. It wasn't bravery, it was apathy. Makima was incapable of feeling sympathy or sorrow for anyone's death, and it all made sense. She wasn't human, but the control devil, a being born to dominate others. This is where all the pieces fit together. The kindness she showed was just part of her control. She didn't help Denji out of care, but out of the desire to own him. Once her identity was revealed, Makima shifted from mentor to mastermind behind every tragedy. The authority and composure that once seemed charming became terrifying. She manipulated Denji not as a person, but as her pet dog. Every sweet promise, every gentle touch, every romantic tease was bait to keep Denji obedient. Makima knew Denji was desperate for love and attention, and she exploited that completely. Her real goal wasn't Denji, but Pochita, the chainsaw devil living inside him. Makima wanted Pochita's power, and Denji was merely the doorway. She even openly stated that if Denji ever defied her, he would be erased. Makima played a cruel psychological game. She built Denji's happiness with her right hand, a job, friends, family, affection, and destroyed it with her left. She killed power right before his eyes, turned Aki into the gun fiend so that Denji himself would have to kill him. She orchestrated everything so Denji would lose everyone he loved. It wasn't just physical violence, it was psychological torture, Makima's way of breaking someone from the inside. The boy who once lived on simple hopes was left with nothing but emptiness. Yet what's fascinating is that despite her cruelty, Makima wasn't just a monster. She was aware that she was a necessary evil. She saw herself as a tool of the state, a weapon used for a greater purpose. Makima believed the world could be saved, but only by erasing fear. She wanted to create a world without suffering, without devils that embodied horrors like war or hunger. She sought to build a utopia, even if the path to it was paved with corpses. Beneath her atrocities lay a tragic idealism, a desire to create peace through inhuman means. And that's the paradox of Makima. She is a devil who wants a world without devils. She wants to be loved, but only knows how to control. She wants a family, but doesn't know how to belong to one. Occasionally, glimpses of her humanity surface, like when she shed a tear while watching a movie with Denji. For a moment, there seemed to be genuine feeling behind her cold eyes. She also cared for her pet dogs tenderly, as if only with them could she show affection without losing control. But those moments never lasted. Once the mask returned, Makima again became a being untouched by empathy. In the end, Makima embodies the moral complexity of Chainsaw Man. She isn't a hero, but not a simple villain either. She's evil with purpose, love twisted by control, kindness wrapped in manipulation. For Denji, Makima was a dream that turned into a nightmare. The woman who gave him a reason to live, then tore each reason away one by one. Fujimoto created Makima not just as an antagonist, but as a symbol of power and love gone astray. Because sometimes the most dangerous monsters aren't the ones drenched in blood, but the ones who smile gently and whisper, "I only want a better world."